Hello my friends, and welcome back to another video. Welcome to another Come Book Shopping with me. I did not think that I was going to be able to go to the bookstore so soon, just because I live in a small town and I don't get to go to the bookstore very often, like a bigger bookstore anyways. We have two local bookstores here, and then I also have places like Walmart and a few other little places with books, but that is about it. So we're traveling about an hour and a half away, and I am going to a BAM, so a Books A Million, which I do like honestly just as much as Barnes & Noble. So I'm very excited to be able to go to the bookstore today. Yesterday, Tyler and I celebrated 6 years of marriage. And he said, hey, for a little anniversary gift, would you like me to take you to the bookstore and buy you some books? And I said, yes, that is the most wonderful gift. So I'm so excited to pick out some books and just to mosey around, and I thought that I would take you guys along for it. As we are traveling there to go to the bookstore, we are also going to be trying a new coffee shop in that area. We're going to be doing some hiking, and we are also going to try a new place to eat. So that will be a fun day, but I thought I would take you guys along for going to the bookstore and browsing, and then I'll show you at the end of the video everything that I got. So let's go ahead and head that way, and I will see you guys in just a little bit. I got 8 books and I'm so excited. I didn't expect to get 8, but there were sales, guys. So I'm so excited. Also, I do apologize for not really talking at all in the bookstore and kind of going over things. It was crazy in the bookstore today. I don't know why. There were so many people down like every aisle, and it was just really busy. So I hope you guys enjoyed all of the clips of me moseying around, but it just was impossible to even like look down some of the aisles. I was like, what is happening here at Books A Million? I will say I do like Books A Million in a way of they have a really good section of bargain deals and almost like clearance books, and I did get some of those. So I will start off with those real quick. I'm very excited about these. They had fairly decent reviews on Goodreads. I didn't go into detail, but they sound like it's just a cozy read with magic and just fantasy. It just sounds really fun. And so we have a Fellowship of Bakers and Magic, and we have a Fellowship of Librarians and Dragons. Look how beautiful these covers are. Oh my gosh, these are like books that you would display on your bookshelf. I love them. They are so pretty. It sounds like this one is going to be about a baker, and she's in a competition, and then she meets a attractive woodland elf. Sounds fun. And then this one's about a dwarf who is very comfortable in her life, and she just likes her simple tea magic and circle of friends. And then she inherits a dragon egg, it sounds like, and it looks like there's also a love interest. So I'm very excited about these. I think that these are going to be the perfect fall read and just a simple, nice, cozy fantasy to read. So I'm very much looking forward to these. This is the next one, So Into You by Kathleen Fuller. This is about an artist who is struggling with social anxiety, and then her best friend ends up getting married or engaged, it sounds like. Yeah, she's getting married, and she realizes that she needs to try to overcome this anxiety and meet someone and just get out a little bit more. And then she ends up meeting Hunter and then kind of go from there. This was in the Christian section, so I don't know if it's truly like a Christian romance. We will see. But I do love a no spice book or very little. Those are my favorite, so hopefully that is true for this one. Okay, this is the last one that I got in the bargain section, The Unfortunate Side Effects of Heartbreak and Magic. This one I believe was $7 or $8.99, and what is crazy is I put a hold on my library to read this book, so I was like, it's meant to be. I'm meant to get a copy, right? So this is about Sadie, who's always believed that the curse of 4 heartbreaks that accompanies her magic would be worth the price. But when her grandmother is diagnosed with cancer with only weeks to live, and her first heartbreak, Jake, returns to town after a decade, her carefully structured life begins to unravel. Sounds like there's some family issues as well in here. And then it says, as feelings for Jake begin to rekindle and with her grandmother growing sicker by day, Sadie faces the last of her heartbreaks and she has to decide, is love more important than magic? We will see. The next 4 were not on sale, so let me show you guys. In the last book video, I talked about possibly getting this book, and well, today I did. The Someday Garden. I've been wanting to read this for a while, and I'm obsessed with this cover. It's so pretty. This is about Sophie and she is tending to a garden. It sounds like, from my understanding, she has moved to a new town, and when she goes into this garden, there's a mysterious man. I don't know if he's like locked in there or what, but it says a thundercloud of a man trapped inside, and so I don't know if she has to get him out or what happens from there. The 7-Year Slip is the only other book that I read by this author so far, but I really love that one and I give it a 5 star, so I'm hoping to love this one as well. Okay, I have been wanting to read this next book for a while and I just haven't read it, and I actually didn't recognize this cover because it's special edition, like so cute. I love it, the sprayed edges. I am excited to read this during the fall time. I know that this is, from my understanding, not scary. It has like a romance. It's just like a cute Halloween witchy vibe, and so that sounds wonderful to me. It sounds like our main character cannot be like a real witch and she's pretending to be a witch by making these videos online, but now she is going to this mysterious nowhere house to teach 3 young witches how to control their magic, and it breaks all rules. But she ends up running into Jamie, a handsome and prickly librarian in the nowhere house. So that sounds wonderful. I have heard that this is a little spicy, so we will see, but I can just skip over the pages if I need to. So we will see. I'll keep you guys updated. Of course, I'll probably be filming like a fall reading vlog. That sounds so much fun. So I am excited to have this book and maybe display it in the fall time. I just think it's so cute. I love it. And then we have Spur of the Moment by Juliana Smith. I ended up picking up this book because I heard that it was a no spice book, and it does sound like a good story, and I love like a cowboy Western type romance. I love being set on the farm, and I just think that that's just very fun for me. I enjoy reading books like that. So this is about Lottie Turner, who was born to ride bulls, but she ends up getting into an accident and she's diagnosed with epilepsy, and her doctor and her family have told her no more. And then Walker, her former best friend, first crush, and the boy who once knew every part of her, returns to town. It sounds like there's a romance from there, so I'm excited to read this one. I think that this will be a fun read. And the last book that I have, I actually have already read, and I just didn't have a copy of it, and I really want to reread it because this is my favorite Ali Hazelwood book, The Love Hypothesis, and this is a little fake dating between Olive and her professor Adam. And so this book is just, I honestly think that this is probably her best book, even though I haven't read all of her books. I don't know why I said that. I can't say that unless I have fully read all of her books. But all of the books that I have read from Ali Hazelwood, I definitely think that this is my favorite, and I loved it. I love the fake dating and the banter. It is a little bit spicy, so I do just skip over those, but I really, really love this book. I think it's really good. So guys, I would say that I was successful, very successful. Okay, friends, I hope that you guys enjoyed coming along to the bookstore with me and enjoyed watching my little haul. I loved all of the little bargains that I got today and the good prices. It's always a win when you're going book shopping because it can be expensive. So I'm very happy about that. And I just thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one very soon. Bye, guys.